Bending down on that arm.
Just targeting just that one muscle in the arm. Such precision in everything that American Dragon does.
And here's an interesting note.
Now Key-Lock.
November 16th, next week, when Ring of Honor returns to the Boston area, AJ Styles is in there against Christopher Daniels. So if he wins this match, he's going to have to defend that #1 Contenders trophy against Christopher Daniels, because that's what happens with that trophy. You have to keep defending it until you get that title shot. So Daniels could block AJ from getting that shot. American Dragon, on the other hand, is in a 30-minute Iron Man match against Doug Williams, the torture device, next week. And you got to figure that'll be for the title, for the #1 Contenders trophy too, if American Dragon wins this match. So with that, the winner of this match isn't home free going into Hamburg. They're going to have to win next week when Ring of Honor returns to Wakefield, Massachusetts at the American Civic Center.
So this trophy is really changing the complexion of Ring of Honor, and a few people, if things go their way, they could get into the title picture.
Without a doubt. And I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to both those matches. November 16th, American Dragon and Doug Williams had that classic Road to the Title, and we're finally going to see the rematch next week. And AJ Styles and Chris Daniels, that's another rematch from Road to the Title. And AJ's got an issue because, of course, he was disrespected by Daniels, and Daniels refused to shake his hand.
And American Dragon continues to work on the left arm of AJ Styles. He's wrestling the kind of match he likes now. Look at those headbutts.
Those headbutts just driving into that arm, into that tricep, then that bicep, bruising that arm. And if AJ doesn't have use of that arm, that's going to be a big disadvantage. Ooh, nice European uppercut.
And AJ Styles is down. American Dragon moving in now. And he's taking his time. He's not going for a finisher right now. He's trying to wear down Styles' arm as much as possible. And Styles trying to get out of here. Into a sunset flip. That's what Styles needs to do. He needs to fly around a little more. But Dragon caught him again.
Dragon can fly, but AJ, he probably does have the advantage if it goes to the air, without a doubt. American Dragon would be best served to keep him on the ground, and that's what he's doing right now with those punishing stomps.
American Dragon moving in now, and he's going to tie him up.
No.
And AJ floats over. A 1 count, but now he's got American Dragon hooked up in a chancery. And Styles is not backing down from this mad wrestling fight. He's sticking with it.
It's a really nice reversal there by AJ, and a smart move too, allowing him to rest up for a second while he's stretching Dragon, but Dragon up to his feet. Very powerful individual.
Counter now by American Dragon. Into a go behind. Styles looking for a way out. There's a way out. Springing off.
Nope.
With a quebrada, but countered into a fisherman suplex by American Dragon in 2. And the fans would really like to see either one of these guys win.
Without a doubt, and I wouldn't mind seeing either of these guys win the title either, and winning this trophy and going on and winning that title, but of course they got to get through November 16th in Wakefield first, and before that they can even think about this match. It's just getting started, it seems like, and they've been going at it tooth and nail for a while now.
American Dragon landing another forearm, and AJ fighting back.
I think that blow by AJ didn't really quite have the effect that he wanted to, and American Dragon able to keep counting back. And
he's rocking AJ Styles now, and he's out to the apron. American Dragon packing a huge wall.
And look at American Dragon, look at his face. One of those punches or forearms or something busted him wide open, a cut right by the eye, and how's that going to affect this match as Dragon is losing a lot of blood in a hurry. And look at that.
Brainbuster!
And that blood flowed more to his head right there, and American Dragon is just, he's got a pretty deep cut there, right above the eye, and it's causing his face to be covered in blood, and the crowd getting into it now. AJ's got to follow up on it. I don't think we're going to see AJ work on the cut the same way Xavier did with those boots and the chair and that kind of thing. But AJ instead going for a submission move.
Tying up the legs into the Muda lock. And we'll see if Dragon's going to give up.
And I think Dragon, he might have to tap it the way that eye is as Styles is turning it over, and it's even more painful that way. Look at that stretch.
Stretching out the entire body. A lot of pressure on the knee, the left knee of American Dragon. Really getting hyperextended right now.
And with that kind of blood loss too, and AJ had to let go, Dragon wasn't given, but right now, AJ's really going to stay on Dragon with that kind of blood loss. And they're still locked in that leg lock.
Going for it once again.
Another variation of it. But look, now Dragon's got it.
They both have the same hold on each other.
Now AJ's got the advantage. Now Dragon's got the advantage.
Look at that.
And they're fighting for it.
Ref doesn't know who to ask to submit.
And Ref Panther called for a stalemate. Good call right there. Forcing them to break it, and that's going to be tough for either of them to break it. Wow.
That's a very good call by the referee because they're pretty much locked up. They can't really get out.
That was a stalemate. They would have been locked like that all night. And look at that cut getting worse over Dragon's eye. You see the swelling.
Oh, boy.
And this crowd on its feet for this kind of action, they love it, and that's what you come to Ring of Honor to see.
And it's not over yet. They both landed such heavy blows, but Styles now has the advantage because Dragon losing the blood. And we'll see if Styles can capitalize.
Kicks him up.
Nope. Out of the suplex and into a hangman's neck breaker. A cover and 2.5. Not sure how much longer American Dragon can last.
No, but I gotta say, Jeff, we are in the midst of a classic right here, a possible match of the year candidate. These two are really going all out.
And this is the culmination of this entire Gauntlet series.
And what a series of matches that we had in this Gauntlet series.
You add it all together, really puts a lot of prestige behind that #1 Contenders trophy. Into a prawn hold, and now a full Nelson locked in by American Dragon. And German suplex. Only 2. Dragon says, wasn't that 3? No, it was close. The blood's starting to get into Dragon's eyes now. Slams him down with a DDT.
And now Dragon's going up, probably for that diving headbutt. Very effective move that he uses. And AJ hopefully has it scouted. He might be able to counter it. As the Dragon hits this, AJ's going to be set up for perhaps a counter mutilation. There it is.
There it is.
Bleeding eye and all.
Went for the pin, but Styles able to kick out.
Not quite enough.
Dragon still, he may have knocked himself silly on that move.
Dragon is one tough guy, there's no doubt about that. AJ's one tough guy too. And who's tougher, but it's going to take a lot more than a diving headbutt to knock him out, as that cut in the eye really isn't even affecting Dragon at all. AJ ducking that clothesline, another duck.
Big roundhouse kick to the back of the head. AJ Styles, proven to be such a versatile competitor, and man, Dragon is messed up.
That eye is just nasty. And notice that Dragon might have seen that kick coming, couldn't block it, but managed to turn his face away so that AJ caught him. Instead of catching him in the eye, caught him in the face. No!
German suplex, but he's going to roll through and come up with something else. Just dropped him face first. Styles goes to the pin. A Dragon kicks out again. Good stamina by both guys.
Both guys in tip-top condition. Just look at them, you can tell that. And, AJ, he might be going for one of those spectacular moves that he does out of the corner, and he's got Dragon set up for it.
Styles could win if he hits this.
This could definitely be a win. Maybe that spinal tap.
Oh, Dragon didn't want to be on the receiving end of that one as he countered. And now Styles is in big trouble.
And Dragon's perched on the top rope. This could be it if he hits it. Oh! It was a back suplex, but AJ flipped over in midair and landed face first. And that's just... That is just impact throughout your whole body there, and it's going to take something out of both men, but more out of AJ.
What a devastating fall that was for both guys, especially AJ Styles. He got clobbered. Half Nelson, can he roll him over for the pin? Foot on the ropes.
Wow, that might have been it. That foot on the ropes might have saved AJ.
Dragon can't believe it after landing such an incredible high-impact move. Still AJ Styles is able to reach the ropes. Another... Oh, here we go. Back and forth. It's a war of attrition here. Around and both guys missing the discus punches.
Oh!
And both hit him.
Both connect on each other and both are down. Dragon, a bloody mess. Both men knocked out. And right now, one of them could just roll on top of the other and get a cover, perhaps.
There's either man, and now the fans are basically cheering for both guys to get up. Fans really very respectful of both these guys as well they should.
Yep, and